Friends, good morning. It's wonderful to be with you this morning. And again, wonderful to have Father Klanowski with us this morning, son of St. Charles Parish, and he's home for the summer from his studies in Rome. So it's great to have him with us here this morning. So this gospel is absolutely one of my favorite scenes for so many reasons. And the question I just want to pray again into with us this morning is the question of who is this one who is in the boat? That's what the disciples are being just overwhelmed by at the conclusion of the story. Who is this? Who is this one who is in the boat with us? So Jesus tells his disciples, get in the boat and go to the other side, right? The Sea of Galilee, if you've never been to the Holy Land, the Sea of Galilee, it's a misnomer to call it the Sea of Galilee. It's more of a big lake. It's just a big lake. It's about 13 miles by 7 miles. It's not that big. And it's not that deep either. So it's really notorious for these violent squalls that come out of nowhere, and the word that's used in Greek here, Father Kevin can fact check me, he's studying biblical studies in Rome. The Greek word here is seismos. A seismos comes up, and it's not just like a little, kind of wind. It is a torrential, horrifying, massive storm. And the imagery here of the boat, the word being used here is like the image of the boat being dunked, being baptized underwater. It's not just like a little spray. It's being soaked, dunked underwater. And where's Jesus? He's asleep. He's asleep. How is he asleep? Here's where I think so many of us can come into this story. This is the reality, I think, for a lot of folks. A lot of folks in the church right now, like we're in the boat. This boat is our life, and for one reason or another, it's stormy. A lot of people are experiencing marriage storms, health storms, job storms, storms with your kids, with your grandkids, storms with your vocation, storms of anxiety, storms of disease, storms of infertility. There's everything. Relationships that are difficult, relationships that should be a lot easier than they are. And we're getting swamped by the boat, getting swamped by the storm. And we know, as disciples, as Catholics, we know that Jesus is in the boat, but man, does it seem like he's sleeping. There's so many seasons of my life where I felt like, Lord, I know that you are in the boat with me, and yet I can't hear you. I can't sense you. I need you to wake up and do something about this. So the disciples, they go and they wake him up, and usually this is how we hear this read from the pulpit. We hear, and they woke him up, saying, Lord, save us. We are perishing. I don't think that's what it sounded like, okay, if I'm just being honest. I don't think that's how they would have said it. Like, pardon me, Lord, I hate to disturb you, Lord. I don't know if you noticed, Lord, but the boat is being swamped. We are going underwater. We are all going to die. Do you mind if, you do something about this for us, right? Just like slightly nudging him. Slightly nudging. In Greek here, it's just 3 words. We hear it, Lord, save us, we are perishing. It's just 3 words. It's Lord, save, lost. You're just screaming these words, Lord, save, lost. So Jesus, he's in the back of the boat. John's next to him. Peter's in the front of the boat. You can't have a conversation in the middle of a seismos. The wind is howling. The water is splashing. The rigging's making all sorts of noise. The oars are slamming against the side of the boat. You have to yell. You have to yell. You have to scream. So John's shaking the Lord. He's saying, Lord, save, lost. And Peter's up in the front of the boat, and he's looking at him, right? He's looking at him. He's trying to see what John's doing. And Jesus wakes up, and he has the nerve to say, why are you afraid? What's the problem? And Peter's over there in the front of the boat. He's looking at John. He's going, what did he say? And John goes, he wants to know why we're afraid. And Peter's thinking, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Here's the thing. We laugh about that. But right now, in the middle of whatever storm you're going through, whether it's just the storm of aging in life, of getting older, or dreading a doctor's appointment that's coming up, or, like I said, fearful for your kids or your grandkids who've wandered from the faith, or the state of the culture, or things happening in society, or wars, or all of this stuff, whatever it is, in the middle of this boat, which is rocking up and down, in the middle of this unbelievably turbulent storm, Jesus asks us the same question. Like, why are you afraid? What is the problem? Like, don't you know who I am? Don't you know what I've done? Don't you know what I can do? Don't you know that the church right now is in my hand? Don't you know that your life is right now in my hand? Your marriage is in my hand. Your kids are in my hand. Your health is in my hand. Not in the hands of doctors or specialists. Your life is in my hand. I'm Lord. I've conquered sin and death. I've defeated sin and death. And I love you. Not like y'all, but you in your particularity. I have eyes for you. I am locked in on you. You are more important to me than you can imagine. I see you, and it's all going to be okay. Not because I'm just going to magically make things okay, but because I'm with you. And I promised you I'd give you peace, not as the world gives, but peace that you can experience in the midst of the storm, in the midst of the violence, in the midst of the chaos. Like he's saying, that's what I'm offering you. That's why you don't have to be afraid. So let's bring our hearts to the Lord today with all of the complexity of all the storms that we might be going through, or the ones that we love might be going through. And to let this question really settle our hearts as we discover again, what sort of man is this who's in the boat with us? Amen.